Is there any better feeling than this right now? It's 9 in the morning. It's just nature right now. It's just pure nature. And it's a perfect setting for me to achieve what I've been working at for so long. I'm trying to break 80 today. You know, there's no better conditions than today to do it. We're damn close, and it's gonna happen any day now. Is today the day? Like and subscribe to find out. Morning dew. We got hole 1 here. Honestly, I love this starting hole. It's pretty simple. Just got to get one out in the fairway and you're going to have a good look at the green. So we're taking a 3-wood, playing it safe. Let's see what we can do. Couldn't ask for a better start. Yeah, that's money. And we're off. All right, we got 136 with a pin in the back. You definitely don't want to be long of this green. This is lining up perfectly for a little gap wedge here. Let's see, how can we mess up a great drive? Pulled it a little bit, catch a piece of the green. Okay, I think we stayed out of the bunker. Should have a decent chip going in. Now, it would have been a lot better if we were on the green. It's a bit of a tough chip. We're chipping down a hill. If I hit this too hard at all, it's off the green. So I gotta be careful here. Just trickle down the hill. With how hard that chip was, I'll take that all day long. Now, if we want to break 80 today, these are definitely the putts that we're gonna have to make. Well, not an ideal start. Missing a 6-foot par putt, not ideal, but it's the first hole. Honestly, it's how I started yesterday too, and I was only 5 over through 17. So not bad, hope's not lost. It's only hole 1. We got plenty of time. We just, we gotta start making those. And we got a pretty short par 5 coming up. If we had a good drive, we'll be able to get there in 2. Didn't get many driver swings on the range today. We'll see how this goes. If I go left, I'm gonna be so deep in the trees, it's just straight jail over there. You can't get to the green. So I gotta keep this on the right side. Whew! I almost clipped that tree right there, but I mean, that's a perfect drive. Hopefully I got enough distance where I can get there in 2. We'll see. Mud ball. We got a pretty long ways down the hill here. It's 256. I don't know if I can get my 3-wood down there that far. It is downhill though, so it's really playing like 240. So we'll see. I'm gonna rip one down there, and if we end up on the green, we're on the green. If we end up anywhere near the green, we can get up and down for birdie. So either way, we'll be in a good spot. Oh, it's gonna fade too much. Oof, it hit something hard. I hope it wasn't the cart path, because if it was, we might be in the woods. Uh-oh. Okay, where is this? I have a really bad feeling it just hit off the cart path and went straight into the woods. All right, so what I think happened, I honestly have no idea. It was coming right toward these trees here, and I lost it as I went in. I think it hit this cart path here and bounced out of bounds. I threw one down here. We're gonna take a drop. Got about 70 yards to the pin for shot number 4 on this hole. So we gotta put one close. If we can go up and down from here, that would be a great par save. Oh, I shanked it. Oh, that's not a good place to be. Now we gotta figure it out quick here. Not only did I shank it on the last hole, I left myself in one of the worst spots you could possibly be on this hole. I got a downhill lie hitting into a downhill slope. If I can stop this anywhere near the hole, I'm happy. But the odds of that are slim. We're gonna get tricky. We're gonna try and bounce it once in the rough. Hopefully that slows it down, and hopefully not slowing it down too much. Okay, well, I missed the rough. Stay there, don't go down the hill. Stay. All right, keep grinding. We got this. We're good. Pretty straight up the hill. And if we can steal one here, we need one. We need one. I just pulled it. Oh, go in. Oh, oh my God. Oh, it started coming back and then. It's a double. Well, I mean, I did not really deserve for that to go in. That was a bad putt. It was a bad hole. But this next hole is going to be really good. It's about 170, but with the hill, it's about playing 185. So I got a 6-iron. I just got to take a deep breath and relax after that hole. Got to hit a pure one. Only focus on making solid contact here. That's it. That's perfect. So pure. Catch a piece of the green. That's what we needed. We needed a birdie. We got to look at birdie. Back on the right track. We're good. We're good. This is tough. We got a, honestly, pretty defensive putt out of me here, because if this goes past the hole with any sort of speed, it is off the green. You know, I have a love-hate relationship with these country club greens because they're always so pure. You know exactly how the ball is going to roll, which is awesome, but then they're fast. So it's scary. Just trying to leave one by the hole. Let's walk out of here with a par. Let's get the first par of the day. Oh, don't go in. Oh my God. Oh, that looked good the whole way. And see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. You know, I hit that the exact speed I wanted, and I'm still 8 feet away. There's no stopping it right by that hole, which is not ideal. But the good news about blowing it right past the cup is we now have an uphill putt. Pretty straight, aiming to the right edge, I think is the line. You know, putting uphill here, you hit it a little bit harder, which means it breaks a little bit less. I just pulled it. I mean, it's such a bad putt. God. It's a frustrating bogey. Short game's gotta get a little bit better here. I played a lot of golf this summer. There's something that really I came to realize is everything averages out. You know, you'll have bad holes and you have good holes. So if the bad holes come on the front nine, you're probably gonna have a good stretch on the back nine. Your good days will average out your bad days, and then honestly, most of the time you'll just be average. So if we're starting out with bad holes, that means we got a lot of good holes coming up. These next two are pretty difficult, but you know, if we can score well on these, we'll be in good shape. This tee shot is one of the hardest tee shots on the course. You have this tree hanging over, and then you can't miss right though, because if you go right, you're completely out of bounds. So you have to kind of like hit a fade up through this fairway, and really only half the fairway is in play here because other trees are blocking the path to the green. So anyway, I'm just gonna hope and pray we have a look at the green after this shot. Come back, gotta keep coming. Gotta keep coming, a little bit more. Come on. Oh, we got a great kick. Holy, I don't think we could have gotten a better kick there. There we go. What'd I say about the averages? Now some stuff's going our way. What about that? All right, we got 113 up the hill, which means we can take enough loft to get over that tree. It's probably playing 120. So I think we take our 50 degree here and just give it a big swing. Let's get on the green in two. Give ourselves a birdie look. Oh, that's gonna be perfect. If it's the right distance, it's gonna be great. Well, the green's behind the hill, so I have no idea, but it felt amazing. It's about as close as I'm gonna get here. This is one of my least favorite holes on this course. If we can steal a birdie here, it's gonna be big. It's gonna be huge for the program. We'll just say that. Not enough speed. Well, we haven't made a par yet today, so you know, getting a tap in, no sweat par. Can't really complain about that. Obviously this start didn't go how we wanted it to, so one of the biggest things I'm working on today is treating every single shot with the same amount of focus and importance, whether it's the putt to break 80 or it's just some random punch out in the middle of the round. I saw a clip of Scotty Scheffler talking about his experience playing with Tiger, and Tiger, he never took a shot off. And Oftentimes when I get frustrated, I lose focus and I find myself just not giving as much effort as I could. And I think that's one of the biggest things that I got to work on and get better at. So, you know, even though we didn't start how we wanted to, it hasn't changed anything about my approach. I'm going to stay locked in and we're going to turn it around. Let's get on to this next hole. Enough run in my mouth. This is the hardest hole on the course and my least favorite by far. This is the kind of thing, you can get 4 good shots on this hole and you're still going to be staring bogey right in the face. I never know what club to take because a 3-wood doesn't quite get far enough, because you guys will see, even if you hit a good tee shot, you're going to have a crazy hard shot up a hill and it's going to play about 200 yards minimum if you hit a 3-wood. Today my driver is going a little bit straighter, a little bit better, so I'm going to go driver. But if I miss left at all, there's a creek that comes up a little bit too close. There's out of bounds left. There's a bunch of trees left. If you miss left at all, you're screwed. But if you miss right, you're not gonna be able to get up to the green. So you just gotta hit the right side of the fairway here. It's a difficult shot, but when executed well, you'll still have another difficult shot after that. This hole sucks. Come back a little bit more. How many times am I gonna get screwed over by this cart path? It was either tree or cart path. It sounded like concrete though. Well, we'll see where I'm at. Hopefully I didn't get screwed. Well, I found it and we got screwed. Didn't go out, thankfully, but might as well have. Let's run down just how screwed we are here. Hitting off hard pan. The green is right behind those giant trees right there. So I just have to it's not even a punch out. I have to hit like a good wedge shot off of hard pan over this tree to even have a chance. I also have to keep it under this tree. Oh man. They need to remove cart paths from the world. Okay, that one actually helped us. That cart path did. Okay, maybe we don't need to get rid of the cart paths. Let's save a par on the hardest hole. Honestly, it would have been really good. I just pulled it a little bit. Nice little beaver tail out of that though. I'm gonna take this home with me. A little bit of a slider here, but definitely makeable if we hit it at the right speed. Do it. Come on, that's huge. Oh my goodness. A par on this hole. Look, these first 5 holes, you start out on the hardest part of the course. The first 3 didn't play well at all. And then my two least favorite holes, we par both of them. That's just the kind of day it's gonna be, I guess. All right, you know, after those 2 pars, now we're feeling a lot better about where we're at. You know, that double on hole 2, I mean, it's killing us right now. But, you know, doubles are gonna happen. You can't choose when they come. You just have to not let them happen too often, really. That's all there is. There we go, we're feeling good. We got our mojo back, making a lot of good ball strikes. It was just so early in the morning. As much as I love morning golf, you know, you gotta warm up a little bit more, and we did not do that today. We got a par 3 here down the hill. It's about 195. Take a 6-iron, light swing, let this fade into the hole. Oh, I did not hit that well. Gotta go, get over the bunker. Okay, way short of the bunker. Yeah, it was not a good strike. Should be able to get that up and down. All right, didn't leave ourselves in an ideal position here, but we should be able to work with this. I got to open up the face and pop it up over this bunker. Oh, chunked it a little bit. Well, I mean, after hitting 2 pretty terrible shots, we're gonna have a look at par. Can't be too mad about that. Can we make 2 big ones in a row here? This would be another insane par save. I'm not sure what the speed is on this one. It definitely is downhill after looking at it from over there. It's so hard to get the elevation of the green from where the ball is. You have to go behind the hole to be able to get something like that. And then from behind the ball, that's where I get my line. Break in there. Oh, it's a good putt. Just didn't have the right line. It was kind of tough going down the hill. I wasn't sure how much it was gonna break. All right, that's a bogey. After hitting 2 bad shots, can't expect to walk away with much more than a bogey. this is one of my favorite tee shots on the course because even though it looks like there's a lot of trees out there, you can, as long as you hit it far enough, it's actually a pretty open shot. So we have a little bit of wind in the face, so getting over these trees might be a little bit more difficult today. If we make good contact here, should not be a problem. I'm just gonna rip at this one, hit it pretty hard. Oh, super spinny, so it's not gonna go very far, but it's gonna end up in the middle of the fairway. Kind of lucked out there a little bit. Not a great strike. Hit that right here on the heel. I mean, any more on the heel and I would have missed the ball. You can tell that the wind just caught my drive and ate it up because it landed right here and finished right here. The wind stopped it and just threw it straight into the ground. We got a little bit of a longer way in here. We got 186 with wind behind, which actually turns this into a perfect 7-iron. Oh, a little thick. Just causing it to fade. Oh, that's not very good. It's not a good divot. My swing just doesn't feel quite right today. I'm just not striking it quite as well as I was yesterday. Just got to grind it out through this front 9 and, you know, don't let the bad scores get too out of hand. And if we can do that, 80 will at least be in reach. We can do that. I need to stop having so many swing thoughts mid-round and just trust that my practice is going to come to fruition, you know, instead of trying to practice while I'm on the course. I think it's really affecting some of these shots, and it might be why I'm not hitting it as well today. Oop, we're in the danger zone. All right, this is honestly one of the tougher chips that I'll have all day today. Got to keep it low from the tree, but we also have to carry it pretty far so it doesn't get caught up in the rough. This has got to be pretty perfect if we want this anywhere close to the hole. All right, well, I actually executed the distance as well as I wanted to. I just don't think one hopping it in the rough was the play. You know, I'm pretty sure I had this exact same putt yesterday. I feel pretty confident in this line. It's a bit of a slider though, so, I mean, last time we had a slider, we drained it. Let's do it again. Oh, I might have hit that way too hard. Just stay there. Yeah, that wasn't very good. I smoked that. All right, got to make this. Can't let this this whole spiral out of control. Oh, man. It's a double bogey. It's a double bogey when we did not need to take one there. The good news is we have a par 5 here that's gettable in 2, which means we can score and hopefully get a stroke back, or at the very least, have an easy par. We got to hit a good couple shots here to get up to the green if we want any chance of that. Oh no, it's going right at the water. Oh, short. Oh my goodness. I hit that horribly. Like, once again, just way on the heel. I'm just not swinging the club as well as I normally do. Yeah, something feels a little bit off. And thank God, because that would have been in the water if I peered that. We got a bit of a problem. It's not good. It's a really bad place to be. I mean, I'm forced to just punch it out and try and give myself a chance to get a 3-wood up to the green. That's really all I can do, though. All right, well, how'd I didn't mean to hit it through the fairway like that. I definitely didn't need to use a 6-iron for that either. I don't really know what I'm thinking. I gotta lock it in. Ball in the rough might actually help us out a little bit because it's sitting up, kind of like it's on a tee. I got about 230 to the flag. I'm just not gonna think about it too much. I'm just gonna really focus on pure contact, trying to hit this one straight. Club got caught up in the rough. Caught up in the rough, then caught up in the tree. It was a good strike though, just unfortunate. Look, am I hitting the best shots today? No, but I'm getting bad break after bad break after bad break. Once again, we're hitting off hard pan with a tree right in the way. The most important thing that I need to focus on to consistently shoot lower is stay focused, not let stuff like this get in my head. I have to just keep hitting the best shot that I can from where I'm hitting from. That's what it comes down to. Oh, just missed the hill. It would. Oh my God. I got two choices with this shot. I could try and open up the face, which I think would allow me to get closer to the hole. The worst case scenario if I hit that shot is gonna be way worse than if I don't wanna say bump and run, because I'm still gonna be popping it up a little bit, but I'd be landing it in the rough and letting it roll out to the hole. I think best case scenario isn't quite as good as a flop shot, but worst case scenario is certainly better than what the flop shot would be. So I guess what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hit this little bump and run shot, try and land it in the rough one time again. This is a tough shot. I mean, really no good option here. Oh my. See, I executed that exactly how I wanted to. I'm still all the way on that side of the game. This is frustrating, man. Just gotta keep grinding, gotta keep grinding. This is one of those moments, it's just tough. It's tough to focus. Really trying my best here though. Let's see, this is for my par. Just weight off the shoulders, I guess. I need this to turn around soon. Look, the round's not over yet. Not by any means is this round over. There's been many times where I've had a bad front and then had an amazing back, or had an amazing front and then had a bad back. It's all part of the game. We just gotta get this going, get this turned around. Here we go. Just focus, just pure focus on this shot. That's all it is. Okay, that's middle of the fairway. You know, the one thing that hasn't been terrible today is the driver. Gotta keep playing into our strengths of the day. If we can do that, hopefully we can piece together a good score. It would be nice if I had any other strengths today other than my driver, but you can only work with what you got. We're looking at a 170-yard shot, but it's up the hill, so it's playing probably 175, 177-ish. Wind's behind though, so I'm gonna just act like it cancels each other out. Oh, that's pure. There we go. It's a good strike. It's got to go a little bit, I think. Oh, no, that should be pretty good. That should be good. There we go. We're getting it. Honestly, I thought the pin was in the back, and I thought we were going to have a long putt up the green, but it turns out it was in the front. So this is working out very nicely. We're about pin high. We've got about 20-ish feet for our birdie. Let's just say a birdie would do a lot on the card. It would do even more for the mental game, as I'm sure you guys can imagine. Oh, be good. Come on, let's go. Come on. I needed that. It's been 8 holes of just grinding and just straight up grinding. Not hitting many good shots, whatever. That hole, 3 good shots, birdie. Come on. All right, hole number 10. This hole's honestly pretty similar to the first hole. It's an easier par 4. If you get a ball out there in the fairway, you're gonna have a good look into the green. So let's just get a ball out in the fairway. 4! 4! Uh-oh. All right, let's hope nobody's too mad at me here, but I did hit it directly at the people on hole number 9. As far as the shot goes, I think we should have a decent look at the green. Last thing I need right now is an old guy screaming at me. Sorry about that, guys. Sent it right your way. I got scared. Oh, they're just happy to be here. They're just happy to be here because this is the time they get to spend away from their bitch wife. I hate my wife. This is right where they were walking. Literally might have landed between them. We're able to get over the tree. The pin is right in the back, and if you go over this green, you are screwed. So I'd much rather miss on the very front of the green, leave myself a long putt than anywhere past the hole. The wind's a little bit helping, which should help this club go far enough to get to the middle of the green. Just snuck it through the tree. Get up to the green. Yeah, This stuff is so weird and hard to hit off of. Like, I don't think it like affected the ball flight at all, but just like mentally over the ball, I didn't feel confident. But we got a putt. The hole is on like a ridge, so if I go past, it's gonna roll down, but anything short is way uphill, and you gotta hit it pretty hard to get there. So we gotta stop this on a dime. Speed control with my wedges has not been great today, but there's a hill right here, and I'm putting out of the rough. I think I'm gonna go with the wedge. Yeah, speed control with the wedge is just, I still don't know what the right play for that shot was, even though I hit it that bad. I really have no clue. That's a tough one. I'm just so worried about the speed on that shot. You know, not a bogey that we love to take. We didn't even get it to the green on the second shot, so with how hard this green is, it's tough to score when you do that. All right, got a par 5 here. Just gotta let this one rip. Gotta let this one eat. So if we hit it far enough, we can get there in 2, but we gotta hit a great drive for that. Oh my goodness. All right, I might have swung a little bit too hard. I mean, I hit the ball right here. Somehow it just like danced around all the trees. We're okay. Probably not getting there in 2 though. You know, it's one of those shots. If I did that by design, it would be super cool. Like that shot tracer probably looked cool. But we're in a fairway, you can't complain. When you're in a fairway, you can't complain. Right, Devin?
Right.
That's the first word he said all video. Every word he says, it's a $10 fine for him, so he's got to keep it minimal. Anything you want to say to the viewers? Good boy.
Like that, right?
Dude, get out of my camera. Get out of my shot. Is my 3-wood going to get there on this shot? No. Am I going to hit it anyway? Yes. No, that's not the smart thing to do. It's not the smart thing to do, you know. Like I said, treating every shot with the same amount of focus. So we're going to take a 6-iron, try and put this to about 100 yards so we have a good look in. It's going to sneak into the rough. I mean, I'm just hitting everything on the heel today. Got 118 yards. This green is super sloped, so you want to try and stay below the hole, but the pin's in the front, so it's going to be really difficult to do today. That's a good shot. It's going to land right on it. Spin left. Didn't quite go as far as I wanted to, but we got a birdie putt. That was a good shot. I'll take it. But we're giving ourselves as good of a chance to make this as we possibly can. Let's make a good run at it here and see if we can steal another one. I pushed it. That was the right line. I just pushed it. Oh well, tap in par. .147, which is a little bit between a 9-iron and a pitching wedge. But considering I don't, like if I go long, I'm out of bounds. Start with a pitching wedge. I'm gonna really swing hard at this one. Because if I'm on the front of the green, it's gonna be just like hole 10 where I have an uphill putt and it's gonna be really hard to hit a good shot, so. Swung pretty hard. I hit it thin, which might actually help out a little bit. Yeah, I guess maybe, I mean, I was just so in between clubs there. Because a 9, I really run the risk of going out. It's probably the better club choice for that exact distance. It's starting to get hot out here. I might need to lose the long sleeve here soon. This morning, it's like 50 degrees, but now it's getting up into the 70s, so. Anyway, back to golf. This putt is, like I said, it's really uphill. Normally there's a lot of break on the screen, but we put ourselves in a spot to where we're kind of putting straight up. So it's actually gonna stay pretty straight. We just have to get the speed right and start this on the right line, and we'll actually be able to give it a pretty good run, despite it being about like a 30-footer. It's got the line. Perfect speed. And honestly, the line, had I hit it a little bit harder, probably would have been pretty good. Oh. Par. So you know those 2 holes on the front where I was like, you know, these are the hardest holes on the course. I hate these holes. I got to get a good score through these. Well, we're on those holes, but the backs version. This next hole and the one after, they're close to being just as bad as those on the front. Basically the exact same kind of tee shot on the 4th hole of the front 9, but the problem with this one is you don't have a choice. You have to take a driver because this hole is significantly longer. If you don't get it out there, you're gonna have a really tough time getting up to the green because it's an uphill 180-yard shot if you don't get it out there, which is so tough. It did. It's got to come back just a little bit more. Come on. I think it hit the cart path, which might have sent us up there far enough to where that a tree's not a problem. I don't know. I'm not sure if that was good or not. It was a good strike. Hit it pretty far, but I was right. The cart path, I probably bounced on the cart path about like back there. Got us close enough to the green to where we can take a bit of a wedge and get it over this tree. Keep fading. Keep fading. Okay. We're on a hill here, which kind of made the lie a little bit weird. Pulled it a little bit, but we should be able to go up and down. We got to figure out these wedges eventually, right? Like the speed control on these all day has been off. Haven't had any feel. Okay, or don't even get it there. The wedges have just been so bad today, man. Just so bad. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. That was... If I was any closer to the hole, it would have fallen in. Yeah, that's one of those bogeys. You just give one away. And those are the ones that hurt the most, man. It's tough. It's tough. All right, through 4 holes on the back, we're 2 over. 9 over on the day. 80's probably out of reach, but that would be the best round of golf I've ever had. So obviously, it's probably gonna be out of reach most days. What we can do here is really put up a good score. If we can be below 85 in this round, which is a very reasonable goal, especially with where we're at right now. We have 5 holes left to play. We need to go 3 over through the last 5 holes. Certainly doable. We have a gettable part of the course coming up. Break 85. We got a little bit of a dog leg here. There's not many dog legs on this course. I hate a course that has way too many dog legs, but also a course that's just dead straight every single time is also kind of boring. This place really does a great job at balancing it out and giving you a little bit of everything. So there's 2 choices here. You can take a 3-wood and you'll be up by the 150 stake, which is what I opt for a lot of the time. But my drivers, I'm gonna jinx it here probably, but it's been pretty consistent doing the same thing all throughout the entire day. So I'm gonna go with the driver because honestly, it's been a little bit straighter than the 3-wood today. Oh no, I jinxed it. Oh my God. Just hit it right into a neighborhood. You know, there's really just sometimes I should stop running my mouth. That would not have happened if I didn't say anything before that tee box. It's annoying. Let's try and save a bogey now. Operation Bogey. Ugh. What the hell? I thought that was my golf ball. It wasn't, but it's the exact... It's the exact type of golf ball I play. Good pickup. Put this in a good position to attack the flag. Unfortunately, I had to take a drop. So we got about 177 up the hill with a little bit of wind in the face. Taking a 7-iron. Save a bogey, we got to get on here. Oh my God. Catch the bunker, don't go in the woods. Oh! Oh man, that was such a bad strike. I don't think we're out of bounds. We might be. Oof, man, this hole's not treating me too well, is it? In here, like by 2 feet. We've got a pretty bad lie though. Enough like hard pan roots. Gotta hit a good shot here eventually. Oh my fuck. I don't know what it is with these wedges today, man. I can't hit them. I can't do it. Taking a second. Recollecting myself. We got a 25, 30 feet up the hill for bogey. One time. I don't even know what to feel like right now. I don't know how to feel. It's kind of just like a, what the fuck? Like, what just happened? That's kind of how I feel. Just moving on from this hole. I just need to clear my mind because that was a roller coaster. I'm gonna take a second before this next tee shot, that's for sure. Go time, baby. We got another dog leg. It's back-to-back dog legs. This one's really fun because you can attack this one and go over the trees. I've been hitting my driver pretty well today, so I'm gonna get after it. I'm gonna rip it. We'll see if we can put ourselves in prime position. That water break was nice. I needed that. Oh, that's so bad that it's not gonna be that bad. Right when I start talking about how good my driver's been all day, just becomes the worst club in the bag. This hole, I knew that was an acceptable miss. And it's honestly a lot better than missing right. So coming into this green is so sloped when you're coming in from like how you're supposed to, that coming in from this angle, it's not that bad. This might just be the play, I'll be honest. So I guess I did that intentionally. Take a look at this shot. This is what we're working with here. Ignore the tripod. So we got 142 to the flag, pitching wedge. Go, go, go. Oh my. So unlucky. I didn't catch it great. Made it come up a little bit short. If the ball landed here, it would have been 20 feet for birdie. But instead, it landed here, rolled down into the bunker. We have to like way open up the face to try and pop it up here. Such an uncomfortable shot. We got so unlucky there. All right, that worked out. We got a good look at par. That's a must make. We got to make that. We just made like a 30-footer for bogey. We could make a 10-footer for par, right? Come on. Just get this started on the right line. Hit it with some pace. Boom. Big time. That's a really big putt. Putter's saving us right now. Past two holes, driver's been shambles. I'm still gonna pull the driver here. This is a par 5. This is extremely gettable if you cut the corner a little bit over those trees there. If it continues to like slice/fade, it's gonna cut right over to the fairway, so it should be okay. Oh my goodness, that was... It was the worst contact of the day. Like keep it together. All right, we got people on both sides of the fairway here. A little bit of a gallery. I just gotta get out of here. I'm hitting a 3-wood straight up this fairway, playing it up the wrong hole. Oh my God. Fuck. It's not going well at all, fuck. Hey, let me know if you guys want lessons.
Humility.
Yeah, seriously. We're still on the wrong hole. Just hit a terrible shot with the 3-wood. I'm just getting over to the fairway. Okay, that should do a job. Just get me out of here. We're out of the wrong fairway. We can relax. Thankfully, this is a par 5, so par is not out of the question yet. We got a perfect 8-iron into this pin, wide open. Good shot.
Keep turning. Keep turning.
Pretty good shot. Great contact. Really all I was trying to do. About 20, 25 feet up the hill. Not breaking a ton. I actually don't know how this is gonna break. I think I might just go straight at it and hope and pray. Oh wow, that really broke hard. All right, well, tap in par, and after those first 2 shots, oh wait, no, this might be bogey. 1, 2, 4. I miscounted. This is for bogey. The tap in bogey isn't the envelope. green super slow, so you can't let your ball come into it too much spin or else you'll rip right off the green. But if you put yourself in a good position after the tee shot, you can score pretty well on this holes. If it goes, it's good. Oh, stay on the green. Well, it almost spun off, but I took like a little bit of a half swing, so a lot less spin on the ball. Stayed on the green. We got a good look at birdie right now. Well, we got another uphill birdie putt. This one's like 13-ish feet. Let's bang home a birdie. Oh, way too hard. Way too hard. Tapping par here. Well, I just realized this mic was off for the past like hole and a half. So, sorry. In order to shoot under 85, we have to bogey. All right, we got guys on the tee box, so I gotta make this quick, but this is a tough tee shot. It feels a lot tougher than it is. There's a lot of trees like in the way that actually don't come into play. Just don't go behind the tree. Not a great shape, but I can't tell which tree that hit. I don't know if that's gonna be good or not. Hit it into one of these two trees. It's about time we start getting blessed. You know, we got blessed by a fairway here. Thank you, tree. Got about 135. I'm gonna swing this gap wedge pretty hard and try and get it up there. And if I end up short, whatever, we'll go up and down for a par. I think that might be a good distance. Okay, no, never mind. A little too short, just like I thought it would be. All right, we've had a lot of uphill putts today, which means we've been leaving ourselves in good positions all day. About 35, 40 feet here, up the hill. Just give this one a good pace, put it up by the hole. Nope, not even close. It actually broke up the hill. How that happened, I don't really know. Got a little bit of a tester for par. Let's put this one in, walk away with an 83 here. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're all done. Did you have fun, Devin? Devin, did you have fun? Thought I was gonna get him to talk so I didn't have to pay him as much. Silent Warrior, man, he killed it today. It didn't start how we wanted it to. I'm very proud of the way that I was able to hang in there and keep it at a respectable score. Breaking 80 is gonna happen very soon. It's gonna happen soon. So if you guys wanna see that, make sure you subscribe. And anything you wanna see out of these videos, leave a comment, because I wanna see, me and Devin here, we're very new to making these, obviously. It's our first video, so I don't know what else to say. Goodbye.